Greetings everyone and welcome once more to Galactic Civilizations IV Supernova with a look at update 2.3 and its numerous changes. This is a sponsored series by Stardock Entertainment, but the game is extremely fun by itself, so we're doing a let's play once more. 2.3 adds new diplomatic events, new war events, and overall a better diplomacy system. If you want to check out the game yourself, have a look at the link in the video description that redirects you to the Steam page. Now, we are going in this time with a new game again. This time, I'm going to play as the humans once more, so it's been a while, right? We have now switched between a lot. The yore we had already. We had the sexy Luxors, the crystals, and yeah, we had some others here, like also the Altarian Republic. Now, once more, let's have a look at the Terrans, the humans. It's one of my favorite races, right? Because for role-playing aspects, it's just easy for me to get into their mindset. Also, they seem to be very balanced for me. We're going ahead with rather medium settings, so everything is rather balanced, except a large galaxy size perhaps, and a lot of hostile civilizations. So I want to have also a bit of a threat there to us. This is all going to be random. You can, however, also adjust their settings, right? So you can make them harder, you can make them easier, you can add more of them if you like to, you can randomize them, however you want to have in your galaxy, that's up to you. And of course, this can make the game also really wacky if you have so many civilizations that are trying to fight for dominance. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Galactic Civilizations IV Supernova once more. Go, 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 go. Alrighty, and here we are now finally in a new game. Always the most exciting thing, isn't it? Where do we start? What's our surrounding area? In the middle of nowhere we are this time around. What I can see is, yeah, we are not at the total edge of the map. We still have some solar systems behind us. And yeah, when I further look out, we can see our whole solar cluster that we are right now. And if I zoom further outside, we can see the whole galaxy where we are also just a tiny part. And we can then go out and explore the rest of it as well with all its mysteries. So that's just giving you a small idea of the scale of this game. If we zoom back in all the way, we are back at Earth. And yeah, Earth is a, right now, class 28 amazing planet, so it's actually rather big. It has some manufacturing and research bonuses, also provides us some food with, so that we have a positive food balance there right now. My consumption is a -5, so a balance of 6 it is right now. We're playing as the Terrans, so the humans. Last time I played as the machines, and that didn't, provide me with food. So this time around we need to care about food again as well. We got some 1,500 credits there on our balance as well, with a +1 growing right now. Some research and manufacturing.
Greetings.
As always, we need to have a look at the planetary map itself. There we are, and we can see a bunch of things right away. So first of all, we got a wealth cluster down here, the jungle, where we can build some industry districts, right? Some financial districts actually that give me a gross income increase. Up here I can see that we have, yeah, a research cluster more or less with the thriving reef here, +3 research that we can use. It's a bit mixed though from what I can see, right? Here's also another mixed area. And this one is definitely an industrial area, right? So this is manufacturing only. So this is what we can use then for that. The first question is, where do we place the capital city, the heart of my civilization? So this is probably the most important building in the whole game. And this is going to, yeah, give me a lot of base effects, increase tourism rating, increase the population cap for this planet, and also, and that's really important, increase my influence. What influence is, we're going to look at later. Right now, it's important to know that it's important. So where do we place it? I think for this, we're going with the mixed area up here, right? So I'm going to build it here, because for the research area and the manufacturing area, we do have special buildings, then the capital mainframe and the industrial center. And you know what? Let's actually go ahead and place them right away as well. I think for the industrial center, the center of my civilization's manufacturing, we should probably go ahead here, because it gives me a +2 level adjacency bonus for manufacturing for everything surrounding this one here. And yeah, that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 bonuses we get out of this one as well. For the capital mainframe, I would probably have a look at this area here, because there we got the tundra, we got the thriving reef, and we got the lakes here that we can boost with that. That's a +3 level to research bonuses as well, adjacency bonus here. So that's 3 main buildings, and with that we can kind of like start specializing our planet here. Alright, having a look at the surrounding of planet Earth. Oh, there's Moon. A beautiful map indeed, isn't it? And yeah, we can also see that in the solar system, beside the normal planets like Venus that we have here and Mars, we can also see there's new planets, and that is Artemis over there, a class 2 poor planet. So this is something we could settle on again as well. However, it's so small that it's probably not very good as a core world, rather than a supply world, right? A colony, really. Colonies just kind of like feed, supply the core worlds, and the core worlds are really the center of a certain cluster, right? And we need to find us some more core worlds beside Earth. And for that, we have our shimmies. We have a probe here idling around right now, and I would like to start with scouting, and the probe is the most potent one that we can find, and with that I should probably go to this cluster here. However, before I send it over, let's actually use one of my executive commands that I can do, and that is the telescope takeover. And with this we can take over, or we can reveal an area of the map right away. This costs me some control, and it has a pretty long cooldown, right? Control we have up here, so I can use control for my executive orders, and this is actually a pretty important one, because with that we can save a lot of time. Let's just see. This looks like a good cluster here that we should probably scout ahead right away. Poof, there it goes. And yeah, with that we can see its mysteries right away. So there is an anomaly, kind of like an alien structure that we have. Over here we do have Campus, a class 24 amazing planet. However, it's frozen, so it's not ideal for us humans to settle on this. I think I even need a tech for that first. So this is a no-go right now. A class 2 planet there as well. Rather warm, unfortunately too small to make anything out of it, right? And then we got some dead worlds here as well. So class 0 is always dead, like these gas giants here with the rocks surrounding it as well. Beautiful. I love exploring the map always. There's also Campus here with a few moons. Unfortunately, it's also dead, devoid of any life. Up here, some dead planets there as well. This is a rock planet with, some space on it, right? It would give me 3 manufacturing. So that's actually not so bad. And over here, that's actually a totally dead star system that we have there. Alright, so this is not very successful. There's nothing for us to find. I can use my Endeavor is my colony ship. We're going to keep that here for the moment. We do have also my Discovery ship. This is very good for scouting artifacts. So there is actually one space chunk. Let's go for it right away. Perfect. And my probe I would like to send to the next closest star system, which is here then probably, where we can actually go to, right? It has lots of hit points or lots of movement points, and with that we can actually go for something. There is actually already something. Fang, class 21, amazing. It's a snuggler colony. I think this is not super good. It is very good for food production though, but it's probably not a good core world, even though it's rather big. We'll just see, right? Let's go out and explore. That's something. All right, next up on the list, because holy cow, we have a lot of things to do. Next up on my list, I would probably like to look at research.
Welcome to the research screen.
There we are. And that's actually 2 important techs that we get early on as deciding factor. Asteroid miners, very good for boosting my manufacturing. And I think we do have, we have 1, 2, 3 asteroid belts in the solar system. So that would give me a nice edge there to manufacturing, I guess. We could also go for colonial policies, which is actually also really important. So let's go for this first. It only takes 1 turn. And with that, we can unlock policies. That's going to be pretty important. Alrighty, lots of stuff that, we're looking at, right? So we have also started now here with the exploration and the analysis of this anomaly here. I think that's a good point here to end this turn.
Welcome to
the shipyard, another thing. Let's actually go for a probe here. Now the shipyard is belonging to Earth, right? That's a sponsor, and we do need 11 turns right now to build a simple probe, which is a lot, right? So this gets shortened, and by increasing our manufacturing output. But for that we need to build those core buildings first, and that's working now as well. Other than that, let's end the turn. All the other civilizations take their turn now. We have finished colonial policies right away. Very good. This actually gives me a lot of additional bonuses. Problem here now is that there's the translator. Look at that. This is actually new, I think. Also, it allows us to house more people in our world. That's not super important right now. I think we might actually go for asteroid mining now. Because that would give me that bonus that I'm yearning for, right? Gives me these asteroid belts here that we can actually go with right away. Yeah, we also have now the colonial policies enacted, and this gives me the ministers, right? And we get the first 3 minister slots available to us here. More are coming then later on. We should really fill them in quickly because they give me nice bonuses. For that, however, we need leaders. I have 1 leader right now available. We're going to need those leaders also for governing our core worlds then. However, for now, we don't have another core world, so that's fine. Let's just have a look what else we can get on the market right now for leaders. And yeah, we have one already pretty good with social skills. I would need a researcher. There we have one. 8 on the research. For diligence, we don't really have a good one. We need a diligence one. We need a social skill one here. Minister of Colonization. Let's actually assign him to that. He gives me a flat out 8% approval boost throughout my colonies. So that's pretty good, right? We don't really have a... Yeah, this guy here is good for researching. 400 credits he costs me. And then I still need one with diligence, and he's the best one that I can get here for, right? Go ahead and assign Yusuf Kra to tech. And with that, we get +1 random tech slot and +8% on the research. And this one here is now going for the Minister of Exploration. And he gives me a +1 to movement for all my ships, which is really great. And also a +8 ship range. And what range is actually, we can also have a look at then as well. We have finished, what? Asteroid mining? Alright, I guess it was an instant finish, not 8 turns. I thought it was 8 turns. Alright, that's okay. Let's go for Universal Translator. We're going to need this when we find the first alien creatures out there. Actually, we can actually hold off with that until we find the first aliens. Let's go for armed shuttles. That's actually something because I would also like to dig into military ships rather quickly. Alright, next up I'm going with the emergency speed special order right away. This is reducing the hit points of my ships by 10%. However, it gives me a +1 movement speed bonus right away. And with that we can speed up the exploration. And where it is, there it is. My probe is going for this. We're overdriving it, right? And thus we can explore faster. It's my only drone right now, a probe. And we should really use it to the maximum. Alright, there's still this one here. That's class 0 that. Ooh, look at that. That's a beautiful planet. Of course, it's dead. It's a gas giant, that is. Not that interesting here. Let's continue up to this area there. Alright, so my probe will take care of that in the next turn. Meanwhile, my asteroid miners are ready because we finished asteroid mining. And with that, we get 2 bonus asteroid miners right out of the bat. And let's actually assign them to this asteroid belt here. And this gives me now, as we can see, it is now supplying Earth, which is the closest core world, with a yield of 0.1 per field, right? So that's actually a nice boost already to 4.4 now on the mark here for Earth. And the second asteroid miner, let's get it to this 3-tile asteroid belt over there. What? Yes, there you go. And with that, once again, another boost. And with that, we're boosting it to a full 5 manufacturing now. This also speeds up manufacturing and construction. And yeah, we actually finished the capital city. And with that, get quite a lot of bonuses, especially the influence. Now, what's influence? We'll just see. That's the sphere that we can see around us here. And this grows now, right? And only what is within our influence really belongs to us. Everything outside can actually be also taken from the enemy or by enemies. And it's thus very important to grow this as quickly as possible. Now, I'm tempted to use my colony ship also for some exploration. It's risky, but we could speed it up. Yeah, let's go ahead and send my colony ship over there. Super valuable these things are, because with them we can settle on new planets, right? And let's just imagine there is 1 million people on board. Or let's say 1,000. Let's make it realistic. And in this case, they can settle on any planet right away. This is something we unlocked with the TAC, the civilization policies. We get the first slot available. So just bear with me. It's a lot of information in the beginning of the game, right? A lot of basic systems we need to activate that work for us then. And we can now decide amongst these 5 policies here. So we can either boost our research. We can also boost our growth rating, which is really good, but we would lose approval. Heart of the Empire, influence growth and gross income growth by 10%. That's not really bad. And land exploitation just gives me a flat gross income bonus of 5. I would like to go here with my trait that we have as a civilization. That's the inspired one, because with that we unlock the brainstorming, and this actually gives me a hefty research bonus of 2, and with that we can just unlock these bonuses quickly. I would like to keep this active for a while. We can always switch it into something else, and then probably to growth bonus once we have another colony activated. This should be fun. Alright, let's end the turn, because I think that's all we can do. Oh, we have grown the influence there a bit into the asteroid belt. That is now fully ours. And also we are nagging now at our Artemis, right? So we could then also go ahead and settle on this one here pretty soon to also supply Earth.
The revelation that alien
Alright, the knowledge that there is alien life out there has been shaking our people to the core. The global population is in a state of shock and confusion, and the future is uncertain. There are riots and growing unrest across the planet. The world is looking to you for leadership on what steps should be taken next. Alright, either we can go with the Global Mental Wellness Initiative, so health support for my people. We can establish a Civil Stability Corp. We can form a specialized task force to maintain public order, or we create the Human Expansion Council, develop a fund to boost my research and economic development. This sounds fun. This sounds like the best of all options. Let's go ahead with this. Boosting my output is always nice. Alright, that's probably all I can do for now. My advisor also tells me the next planets that I can colonize in the surrounding area. We know them at this point. Let's just end the turn and go for the next system. Alright. Disappointing. No core world possibility here. There is a class 2 volcanic planet. Very dangerous to live on. Probably not a good idea. We also got another anomaly. Yeah. This one here. I think that's an alien life form. And then we got two dead planets here, gas giants. Nothing else. Oh, lots of research though for my flagship, so that's something we can do here. All right, next up, where should we go? Let's go for this one with my probe. And my colon ship also has found this one. There's nothing. There is a Promethean source here. So this is really just a mining star-based planet that we can use them. But other than that, there's nothing here. Holy cow. Are we really that unlucky again? I hope not. Alright, a new generation has been born on Earth, the first that are likely to live and die on distant worlds. How should we prepare them? For our military, for progressivism, so for research, or allow them to pursue their dreams? We need more artists. Military. We could boost military. Let's go for research. Right. Boosting research is always a nice thing. So with that, we're +9 on the research now. I like that. Armed shuttles has been finished. And we have also finished the first anomaly survey. And one of the universe's many secrets has been unlocked with that. So, armed shuttles it is. This unlocks me now a flagship. Also the lasers and hypersonic missiles. That's pretty good. And it leads then to more complex tech, of course, that we can use. Unlocks the frigate class. We can go with that. I think I like this. Yeah, let's unlock the frigate class, because that's actually something we can then start building as well, right? As a fleet, to have some basic defenses here. And we also get the first fighters here thanks to that research. So sometimes you unlock ships when you finish a research, right? Like with the asteroid miners. This time around we got 2 fighters. And yeah, let's use them here in this surrounding area right away to protect Earth. We could also, yeah, let's go ahead and actually use them for some scouting. Up here, this solitary star system, I would like to scout, and we can use those fighters for it. Perfect. Alright, yeah, my flagship is ready again. And I think we had a lot of anomalies down here. Let's go for it. There's another artifact that I would like to have a look at. Sometimes they give you nice bonuses, that is. Alright, so this is the survey report that we found now. A wreckage of a vessel operated by aliens during the Dread Lord War. What should we do with it? We could use it, and we get a free constructor, or we salvage it for Durantium and Helios. We are going to use it. That's a free constructor that we get. There it is. And with this one, we can actually build star bases. And that's really, really important and nice. And I think we could either build a mining base right away to mine that Promethean that we have there. But I don't think I need Promethean so quickly. So I would rather use it as an outpost, right, for influence growth. I haven't found a core world though yet. So we're definitely going to send the constructor next to a core world once I have found one. This one here is still tempting, right, the snuggler colony. I think this is actually one where we could do it. Gives me a nice food bonus there, so I don't need to worry about food then. Alright, we're also getting with my colony ship now into this area. That's also looking bad. Oh no, there's another snuggler colony. Mostly destroyed, but they can still make good colonies to send resources back to our nearest core world. So this is not a good core world here because it is highly polluted and bombarded. Gives me a permanent penalty to production. Not good. We can use it though still later on as a number B planet that we have. Alright, this is not looking so bad. Oh no. Negative 50% growth reduction. Holy cow, that's bad. It's a precursor satellite world, so there is some secret to it. It looks pretty cool too. But it's once again not a good core world. Nothing that we need to do right now here. Doesn't leave me with a lot of choices here. Let's send the drone over here. We need to find something where we can settle. Oh! And we have found a neutral faction on this planet here, right? So we cannot really do anything with them yet. I just know it's the Poloxians. And we would need a universal translator to actually talk to them. But there is a neutral faction here. They can either be bad for us or very good. We could even integrate them later on. So that's something to keep in mind. Once again, though, there's no core world material here. So my flagship and my colony ship continue on their journey. 4 more turns for the next probe. This is also taking a long time. And I cannot do anything else for the moment. My fighters continue also up there. And my probe continues over there. So I think once again, that's all I can do for now. Alright, space doctrine has been researched. This is doubly true if there are aliens trying to destroy ships. And with that, we have now the frigate class available there to us. Alright, allows us to improve our defenses. I would really like to go for some manufacturing bonuses, or allows us to house more people on our worlds. What's my cap right now? 6 out of 9 on our main planet, so there's really no need for this. We could improve our research districts, manufacturing districts, or the universal translator. Let's go for this one now, because honestly, I will not talk with them over there. How's it looking with my buildings? We have also finished now the industrial center, so we get the manufacturing bonus right away. And now we're working on the capital mainframe. After that, I already know my next targets, and that is the Kalarak manufacturing boost. So with that, we get the manufacturing district. That gives me a base level of 1 manufacturing, but we're boosting it to 5 because of the bonus of the field, and also of the bonus of the industrial center, even to 6 then I think it is. So that's a really powerful manufacturing district that we can build there. Alright, brainstorming, we have another civilization policy available, unlocked, and I would probably like to go for the growth doubling right now. That sounds like a good idea. Influence and gross income is nice too, but it's 10%, right? So it gets better the longer we wait on this. Yeah, and let's go for that doubling of the civilization. So instead of 12 months, it takes now 7 months, or actually one of these. And we can use them then in the districts. We can also use them for colony ships, right? And we're actually going to need quite a few of them soon. And how's my approval rating looking right now anyway? It's at 60%. That is fine. That is giving me a nice boost of productivity. It shouldn't go below this, right? So going with the executive order here of draft colonies gives me a negative 2% approval, but it gives me an instant colony ship. And you know what? Actually, let's do this because I want to settle on this planet here, the Arboreal Snuggler colony. So let's go ahead and, yeah, draft us a colony ship right away. We do lose the approval rating. It's still 58%, so that's still happy. And with that, we get this task colony ship out there with 1 population on board, right? Yeah, there she is, right? A human. And let's get over there. Next up, we have found Once again, a very deadish world, so nothing I can do here. What should I do with my colony ship? Let's kind of like get to the center here, right? So once we find another colony possible, we could then send it over. Once again, there was nothing really... a frozen planet. Just a frozen planet. My fighters will arrive now, over here. So actually, I think we can send them over. That's also not looking good. Already 2 gas giants only. Nothing else on that side. This is what we are selling now, and... yeah, really, my hope lies here, right? So here we definitely should find more. My probe has arrived now, and there is... it's not a good start, so this is also dead. A dead world, so let's continue right away over to this area. And... ooh, there is one of those very good planets. A tropical class 29 amazing planet with a tourism bonus. Often beautiful worlds, not good targets, and always good targets to colonize. Perfect. And there is another one. A jungle class 27 amazing planet and a class 25 amazing... holy cow, like this is a monster system. Finally, we're a bit lucky. Colony ship, I know what I'm doing with you. Unfortunately, it's on the other side of my empire, so it's going to take a while. And I'm also going to send now my constructor over here, right? Because we want to start with an outpost here for sure. Very nice. This is a good point to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed our foundation. For now, we have some promising starts here. We also found the first alien life forms over there. And we haven't found another civilization yet. But of course, that's only a matter of time. And yeah, with expansion and exploration, we continue onwards in the next episode of Galactic Civilizations IV Supernova. Stay tuned!